Hello, 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 all my beautiful, amazing, fantastic machine heads. Welcome, welcome, welcome back to episode number 11 on the Wilderness Wildlands series for Farming Simulator 25. My name is Free Machine Gaming, and we are back for another episode. Hope you guys doing great. Hope you guys doing awesome, and I hope you guys doing fantastic, because I am as usual. Well, we're going to head over to our far field that we just purchased yesterday, and we are going to mow and collect some grass, and then we got to get a soil sample, and we're going to turn that field into one last field of wheat, or not wheat, one last field of oats. I'm sorry. So there we go. To give you guys a quick update, we have $4.27 million in debt. As you can see, we have one more month. I think it's at 24 months. The cows will have their calves. Well, they're only 50%, so I don't know what that means, but I do think at 24 months they have their calves. I'm pretty sure. In the game. In real life, they start having them at about 2 years. So we're 2 years in now. So anyways, how's everybody doing today? Hope you guys doing great. Hope you guys doing awesome, and hope you guys doing fantastic like I just asked. But I figured I'd ask again. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Episode 11 already. Believe that? We are on 1,000 trees cleared. And we are starting to let me rewind that. We are starting to see some thinning out a little bit. And it's pretty cool. So I went ahead and I made us, we can go that way and we can go this way to our new field. What I want to do is this little section here, I want to have the ability to maybe put both of our cow pens there eventually. But yeah, and we've also upgraded to the big M500, so that's pretty cool. So let's get this started. And we'll go right down there. Look at this. We got our trees cleared out. We got a lot of work done off camera yesterday. It's pretty cool. So this is going to be dope. We go down like this. Turn this on. And then we'll get going here. And as soon as this thing unfolds, it takes forever. Whoops. We got to get that on. And this down here. As soon as she loads down. There we go. So, here we go. And we have the Omatana's pickup wagon, which holds 200,000 liters. But it's pretty cool. So, I'm having a blast doing this series. As you can see, as we get it, we are now officially, like I said, 1,000 trees. So, we're right on the money. This is episode 11. So, when we come back for episode 12, we'll have 1,100 trees, and so on and so forth. I was about 200 trees behind, so I had to catch up a little bit. And it's pretty cool, pretty awesome, pretty amazing. I do believe we might have a soil sample on this field already. Let's see. No data found. Okay, so we do have to get a new soil sample on this field, but she's really far off. We've only got 3 more fields to purchase, and then we will have all the fields purchased on the map, which is pretty cool. And then we can concentrate on... like I said, I think I want to put that little section. I don't know. There's not too many flat areas on the map. But I will find a place to move both of our cow pens to, or we'll just keep the one there and we'll put another one someplace else. It's pretty cool. I'm not going to make too many more changes. That field right there and the next field. So actually, no, I'm not correct on this. Let's go here. So we've got to purchase. Let's go this here. We got to purchase these 2 fields here, and then one more field. So we got 2 more sections to purchase. This is the way it's going to run. Let me get this. Get this here. There we go. We've got grass. We got grass. Then we have oats, and oats. This one's going to be oats as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to go grass. So we'll have all these fields. And then it's just picking a section and clearing it. And then coming back and doing farming. Like we'll do our 100 trees on a section. And then we'll come back and do some farming. So every video, like Russell stated in one of the comments, we'll have farming. We'll have either mowing or harvesting or something to do with the cows and feeding them. They're still going pretty strong with the TMR that I put 600,000 in there. Now, once the calves are born, then what we're going to do is sell the babies. We're going to take out a loan, and we're going to purchase 200 cows. And then when they have their calves, we'll purchase 400, 600, so on and so forth. Now, once we get the calves first born, okay, then what we're going to do is, I think I can make this corner here. Let's find out here. Maybe, yep, perfect. Once we have I wanted to go backwards. I don't want to miss too much. This is all free grass, by the way, just so you guys know. Once we start purchasing our cows, because I think we're pretty much done with the equipment that we need and equipment that we have, so we can start selling the milk every day. We're going to sell the milk and the straw from our animals. And then when we get done selling the milk and the straw, that's all the money that we can beat. We'll pay as much of the loan off as we can and keep going. Now, remember that we're going to get to the point where we're going to have to take out a loan to buy more cows, so when they come due. So it seems funny that 24 months, cows are a slow burn. So we're going to be making, I think we make about 30,000 liters a day of milk. So when we get 1,000 cows, we're literally going to be making about 300,000 a day. So then when we get to 2,000 cows, we'll have our loan paid off before you know it, if you know what I mean. So this is pretty cool. All right, so now that we're done this, we'll go around. We missed a section there again. We're going to go, and then we're going to mow this up and create the field. We're going to cultivate it in, create the field, and go from there. So let's get our cruise control on and get this field finished up. So right now, our biggest piece of equipment is this big M, 13.2 meters, which is realistic. And I have seen them in real life pull the loading wagon like this. I have actually seen it. It is absolutely real. But they don't pull them very fast. Like, they will mow at about 15. Some of them go 18 miles an hour. But they're not going to pull a loading wagon at that. So I do like this. This is one-shot deal. I'm also going to do this method when we get ready to harvest. We'll harvest and pick it all up, boom, 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 and we'll have our seeds and fertilizer. Now, what we've decided to do is when that seed maker over there holds 1 million liters, when that's full, and our seeds are full and all that stuff is full, I'm going to put down a multi-fruit silo and just start storing seeds. I'm going to start, not seeds, just the oats, and so on and so forth. Same thing's going to go with the when the cows are full of TMR, which, wow, this thing, I can't judge it. A lot of this may be the last time I mow it with the loading wagon on there, because it's too hard to control it. But it's fun. We're having fun with it. That's what the whole name of the game is having fun. We were at 110,000 liters of free grass. And we don't even have to mow our original fields yet. So I'm not worried about getting every square inch off of this, but we're going to try. And then once we get everything done and these fields are done and the trees are gone and our loan is paid off and we're into the red as far as our money goes and everything is golden, at that point in time, we'll move on. We'll get this all situated and that sort of thing, but we're only at a strict 100 tree level right now. So whatever episode we're on is the amount of trees we have to have. So since we're on episode 11, we will be, after today, we will be on 1,100 trees, and so on and so forth. So when we get to episode like 300, we'll be 3,000 trees. And we'll see. And then go from there. Like I said, when we first started this series, I'm not in a hurry with this. And then after this map, we're going to probably go to backcountry, but I want to do a different animal, and so on and so forth. I do want to continuing to have farming and things like that. because I've learned my lesson with just clearing trees. It does get boring and it gets monotonous. At least this way, I'm doing the clearing the trees off camera, and it will go fast. Like if you look at what happened, like I made these roads all around here. I cleared that. I made this road straight ahead so we can get in and out. I cleared the trees around the other field that we purchased, and it was only 100 trees. So you can go right along. So let's get this here. See if we can get this. See how it doesn't turn very well? Like it does, but it doesn't, I guess. But we're experimenting with this stuff, and it's pretty cool. Then we'll cultivate this in. Then we will get a soil sample once it's cultivated in, and we will then start to fertilize, lime, seed, and roll. And then this field was done, and this is our last wheat field. Or I keep saying wheat. The last oat field, and then those 2 fields over there will be. No, it's not. We're gonna have 1 more oats, which is that one. Then we're gonna have grass. Yep, we'll have oats. We'll have 5 oats fields, and that way we can technically harvest every episode. But I also need to be able to continue to mow too, but not very often. I mean, the cool thing about it is when you're, I always tell people when you're starting your series, start getting your TMR or your, let's see, up and then off and then fold it, off, up. There we go. Start getting your TMR or your hay or whatever ahead of time, so that you're not trying to make it like we put 600,000 in there. Not last episode, the episode before. We'll go this way. I'll show you guys what I want to do. See how this is kind of, I've got like roads connecting everything now, so we can drive it. And that field over there, I think is going to be ready one of these months, because we're on our, I think 1, 2, 3. Yeah, no, we got oats there's 1, oats here's 2, oats 3. We're on our 4th oats field. And then as you see, as I drive by this section here, I'm going to be painting the grass in like that, so it looks a lot more professional. This map's done good, and we will only make seeds and fertilizer when we need them. The other thing is that way the slurry can just sit in there until we're ready to make it, and we can put in 50,000 liters at a time. Go right around here. See, that's nice. It worked out perfect. Now we'll take our tractor and we'll get a soil sample, and then we'll come back and we will start cultivating it in. There we go. Now we got 150,000 liters of grass. 154 actually. And what are we on as far as, okay, so 3 episodes we put 631,000 in here. 582, so 92, 2, 12, 22, 32, 50,000 in 3 months. That's all they've used. We only have 64,000 liters of milk and 44,000 liters of slurry. So we're doing well, and then, like I said, it will eventually, the slurry will just sit in there. The milk, we want to get the milk sold, and the reason why we want to get the milk sold is because of we want to have room for it. Where's my, there it is. There. Yeah, I was like, where'd it go? We made short work of that field. 13 minutes, we mowed the whole thing. Wrong button. I know in real life these things are massive. There we go. Now we got to take our weight off. Go get our soil sample and then grab the cultivator. So we'll grab our soil sampler and our cultivator, and we'll put them both on at the same time, and we can run the cultivator with the soil sampler on the front of it. So we will leave this right here. We'll get this folded, unfolded. It's nice. It's just really nice to start opening up. Then that field and that field go together, and then we'll have the one across the street. So we got 2 more fields to buy. So we're negative numbers. You see that? Negative 9,090. So we have to take out a loan to get out of the negative numbers. So we can take a soil sample, otherwise it won't let us. So we're starting to be negative now every day. That was 2 episodes in a row that after one day we are seriously there now. Now we'll fold this back up, and it should say this should take a few minutes to see. Get rid of this. I kind of want to start right here, go around the corner. That's why I went with the 3-point hitch one. It's a little easier than going the big one. Well, 154,000 liters isn't too bad. I don't think. I mean, that's a lot of TMR every day. Now, like I said, if it takes 300,000. Well, it takes. They're eating about 30,000 per 100 cows, so it'd be about 300,000 a day for 1,000 cows. That's quite a bit, but I bet you'd be closer to 3 million. There we go. We are creating a field, and we mowed a field, and I just like it because we don't have to spend a lot of time on our fields. This thing is only 8 meters wide. Now, I have had 12, 15-meter cultivators on this series alone, but it's hard to control them when you get them up. This little 3-point is pretty cool. You can see I'm going right around the edges. Pretty nice. So, all right, on that note, we're going to have to say our goodbyes, everybody, because we only got a couple minutes left. I always like to have a little bit of time at the end to tell you guys what I got planned. So, on that note, please, please, please look out for yourselves, look out for each other, and most importantly, look out for each other's families. Be sure to like and subscribe and share. Hit the little notification ding bell to get notified when Fury drops a video. Be sure to enjoy the night, the day, the weekend, whenever you're watching this. And remember, I love you all, and we will be right back here tomorrow with another episode. With it being only 20-minute videos, I can do them every day. When we get into a half an hour, 45 minutes to an hour, it just takes too much out of me. I can't do them like that anymore. But we will bring a series back where we're doing them that way, just because we can, and we will. But anyway, so I will finish this field off camera. I will get another 100 trees done. And by then, I think next month, which will be July, I think we're going to be pretty close to the calves being born. And then we'll be ready to go. And I'm thinking next episode, why don't we just take out a massive loan, the rest of our massive loan, and buy the rest of our fields. Get them all situated with whatever we want. Get them all planted in. And then we can just concentrate on running our farm at that point. Making the money that we can and doing what we got to do. See what I mean? See what I mean, Vern? So I will finish this field off. We will plant oats in this field one more time, and that's our 4th field of oats. And then we will go to on camera tomorrow. I will go ahead and we'll take out a loan and we'll purchase the last remaining 3 fields, and we'll figure out how we want to do them. So on that note, guys, that's what we got planned up. Same as always. And you guys are kind of getting a running clock. You guys are kind of running with me every single time. So on that note, get out of here, and I'll catch you guys back here tomorrow. Have a great one, everyone.